Here we have a 2017 on a 17 registration Yutong TC9 35 seat midi coach. So we are up in Motherwell in Lanarkshire today, right at the side of the West Coast Main Line. Well, I think it's the West Coast Main Line. We'll find out. We're just waiting for a Virgin to go past. That'll tell us. Mind you, we're in Motherwell. Are there any Virgins in Motherwell? I don't know. Anyway, I digress. So we're at White Bus in Motherwell, who are a new customer of ours for both buying and selling. They're currently in the process of making purchases from us, but have also asked me to move this little Yutong on. One reason and one reason only. They're replacing it with one with a toilet. That's it. No other reason. And it's straight enough on the bodywork. It has wheel trims fitted. There are trims to go on the front wheels, which are currently off. However, it does have wheel trims fitted. They should actually be steel wheels rather than alloys. So there's been some moving around for some reason, but when it comes for sale, it will have the original steel wheels and the matching wheel trims. That's one of the things I've spotted just along there, which looks to me like it's been painted, but only to a point, because there you can feel it, you know what I mean, where the join is. So power operated rear continental doors fitted. A little bit of a dink just up there. Reverse camera. Under the bonnet, Euro 6 Cummins engine. That's driven through a ZF Ecolife fully automatic gearbox. They're like little pocket rockets, these, to be honest. Very nippy little vehicles. Great for small group tours. Back down the near side again, so we're all good. Nothing to concern me too much. The only thing I would say, some of the paint's looking a bit off colour. It probably needs a good cutting back with a bit of R6 or something, and then polishing up with a power polisher. That'll make it a different vehicle. You've got parallel opening lockers with a good amount of luggage space, as you can see. The only thing you've got to watch with them parallel ones is because they hang a bit lower, you forget how low they are and you end up cracking your head on them. In fact, that's probably why I'm just a little bit off it some days. I've banged my head on too many lockers over the years. Anyway, let's have a look on board. So, we've got 35 reclining seats with 3-point seat belts. We'll look at the ones that I bothered to fasten. All except one Yutong branded anti-massacres head flaps. To be honest, the Yutongs of this era that are in the maquette rather than the champagne leather seem to have worn better, aged better. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that maquette at all, you know. So seats are all in good condition. What I've done, I've moved the one out the corner because it's less noticeable, but I've pointed it out now so you all know about it. You can order one off Pelican. They're about 30 bob. 240 volt sockets are spread throughout the coach, about every 3 rows on either side. You've got USB connectors to the backs of the seats. This did have trays, but if they're broken, they've come off. And you know what? Not a bad idea, because these trays on the back of these seats, I'll show you in a minute, they last for about a week. So if you don't need them, don't replace them. That's my advice. Carpet to the aisle. Fully air conditioned, as you can see. You can tell I've had a coffee now. I was a bit sort of meh this morning, and my first customer didn't offer me a coffee, so it's took me a while to get into gear. But these are a prime example. See, look, this is what they do, these, because people lean on them and they break the catches, so you've got to put it back up and it just goes like that. Don't need them, get rid of them. That's my advice. But really, for me, other than that mark on the back door, that's my only criticism on here. Everything else is good as gold. It's clean, it's tidy. As I said, you don't often see them that still got them on when they get to this age. We're wired for DVD. We've got one drop-down monitor at the front there. Dash, all in good order, nothing missing. Everything's exactly where it should be. Mileage, 370,000 kilometres, not mega. Average, would you say? Lane departure warning and automated emergency braking system. We've got a fridge in the dashboard. We've got an ironing board masquerading as a cruise seat. So, all in all, tidy little coach. As I said, one reason for sale and one reason only, it hasn't got a toilet. Simple. So, that's that. So, to recap, we have a 2017 on a 17 registration Yutong TC9 35 seat midi coach.